You look at a 15-second chart. Look for relative equal highs and relative equal lows, because if you study them on a 15-second chart, you're going to watch how the market goes back and forth and bangs them, back and forth, bangs them, bang and bang. And you can literally sit there all day long and trade a 15-second chart, and everybody else calls it noise, but it's just literally like just anything else. The time frame's very short. You got to be nimble, and you can learn a lot by tape reading a 15-second chart, even if you can't trade the lower time frames. So many people are they're just adamant about, no, I need you to start teaching me on a 4-hour chart, daily chart, or weekly chart, or I'm not interested. Then get the fuck out of here, because you're literally that guy coming.
Bang, 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 bang. Good stuff, yo. Is it first payout? Hell yeah. Let's go, bro. Dude, I was saying last week Linus was locked in. Yeah, nice. You already locked yourself out. Yeah, now from here, it's only up and up, Linus. As you keep getting accounts, you're going to be making more cash, more cash, more cash, more cash. But yeah, we'll do a quick little trade recap here. Today, we're going to be doing a quick trade recap. Pretty much what I saw here was 6 p.m. manipulated lower. What did we manipulate into? OT of the range, which was this hourly range right here. You can see we put our fib from this low to this high. We had a SMT at this low on the hourly, so SMT on the 15. Some people may have gotten tricked into thinking that this is low resistance liquidity down here, but really these lows were all protected by SMTs. As you can see, the diagonal lines, that is the SMT. Pretty much that's why I think we didn't have to make this run lower here right now. We do have an unfilled daily below, which we could eventually want to rebalance eventually, but looking at the higher time frame starting on the weekly time frame, super bullish, right? Nothing's really telling me to sell. Looking at the daily, same thing. Other than this unfilled daily, I was a bit mixed bias coming into the session. Higher time frame, daily, weekly, bullish, right? So we want to be following those time frames. Looking at the 4-hour did kind of shift structure lower, but we are still near all-time highs. Most importantly, we actually did reject a breaker block right here, which you can see the reaction out of it that we had right here. Strong wick out. And this breaker block, for anybody new here that doesn't know what a breaker is, low, high, lower low, took out liquidity, run higher, displacement, see how we close above that wick, run lower, retap the breaker, instant rejection, right? And that wick out is what I really keep my eye on. I keep my eye out on wicks and rejections a lot in my trading. So let's also go to the lower time frames. Hourly here, we had some bullish closures, but other than that, didn't have too much. You know, we were also holding a hourly fair value gap. And if you take a look here, what did we reject here? Somebody tell me in chat. What is this? Yeah, CE, perfect, right there. So yeah, we rejected CE, basically bottom ticked it, and there was also SMT, and it was a breaker rejection. So like 3 things stacked there, and that's really what I focus on a lot, is stacking a ton of confluences. And if you look here on the hourly, we wicked into OTE. That was where our entry was at, and we also had a 15-minute order block right here. The way that I use OBs is 3 candlestick pattern right there. OB rejected, SMT was in. These lows are protected down here, protected, so I wasn't worrying about them too much. Basically got that run higher, following the higher time frame narrative. Also waiting until 6 p.m. gave us a clear manipulation. So 6 p.m. opened up right here, right? And we started manipulating lower. First, we started to reject that OB. See how we were consolidating there, kind of holding OTE area as well. And then once we put in that SMT, that's when I was ready to take a long after we shifted structure to the upside. Right here, inverse order block. I was on the 15-second time frame, closed above this order block right here. That was pretty much my entry. Pretty simple trade, market maker buy model as well. My main target here was this market maker buy model here, but if you guys know me, I don't take anything less than a 1 to 2 risk to reward often. Very rarely I'll take less than a 1 to 2 risk to reward, but usually I'll take 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, not really much more than that, but you can see perfect take profit here, also aligned with equilibrium of the hourly range here. So overall, very clean setup. Yeah, who took this in chat also? Let's see who took this. Type 3 if you took it. Let's see how many people actually took the same exact trade. Until next time, I'm gonna catch you guys. Also, I am working on something huge coming up in the next week to week 2.5, so keep an eye out for that, and it'll totally change the education space. It's something that I've been building for some time. It's like a program, it's like a boot camp kinda, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, till next time, catch you guys. Good looks.